Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are in this world. God bless you. This is Gloria White coming to you from Utah, USA. Today we're going to be back in the Greek Septuagint, and we are in the book of Zacharias, chapter 6, and that is Zechariah in the King James Version, and we'll go there after this. And I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, 4 chariots coming out from between 2 mountains, and the mountains were brazen mountains. In the first chariot were red horses, and in the second chariot black horses, and in the third chariot white horses, and in the fourth chariot piebald and ash-colored horses. And I answered and said to the angel that talked with me, What are these, my Lord? And the angel that talked with me answered and said, These are the 4 winds of heaven, and they are going forth to stand before the Lord of all the earth. As for the chariot in which were the black horses, they went out to the land of the north, and the white went out after them, and the piebald went out to the land of the south, and the ash-colored went out and looked to go and compass the earth. And he said, Go and compass the earth. And they compassed the earth. And he cried out and spoke to me, saying, Behold, these go out to the land of the north, and they have quieted my anger in the land of the north. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Take the things of the captivity from the chief men, and from the useful men of it, and from them that have understood it, and thou shalt enter in that day into the house of Josiah, the son of Sophonias, that came out of Babylon. And thou shalt take silver and gold, and make crowns, and thou shalt put them upon the head of Jesus the son of Jehozadak, the high priest. And thou shalt say to him, Thus saith the Lord Almighty, Behold, the man whose name is the branch, and he shall spring up from his stem, and build the house of the Lord. And he shall receive power, and shall sit and rule upon his throne. And there shall be a priest on his right hand, and a peaceable counsel shall be between them both. And the crown shall be to them that wait patiently, and to the useful men of the captivity, and to them that have known it, and for the favor of the son of Sophonias, and for a psalm in the house of the Lord. And they that are far from them shall come and build in the house of the Lord. And ye shall know that the Lord Almighty has sent me to you. And this shall come to pass, if ye will diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord your God. Now we'll go over to the King James Version of the Holy Bible, and we will read Zechariah chapter 6. And I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, there came 4 chariots out from between 2 mountains, and the mountains were of brass or bronze. In the first chariot, or with the first chariot, were red horses, and in the second chariot black horses, and in the third chariot white horses, and in the fourth chariot grizzled and bay horses, or dappled horses, and strong steeds. Then I answered and said unto the angel that talked with me, What are these, my Lord? And the angel answered and said unto me, These are the 4 spirits of heaven, which go forth from standing, or their station, go forth from their station, before the Lord of all the earth. The black horses which are therein, or with their chariot, go forth into the north country, and the white go forth after them, and the grizzled or the dappled go forth toward the south country. And the bay, or the strong steeds, went forth and sought, or were eager to go, that they might walk to and fro through the earth. And he said, Get you hence, walk to and fro through the earth. So they walked to and fro through the earth. Then cried he upon me, or he called to me, and spake unto me, saying, Behold, these that go toward the north country have quieted, or appeased, my spirit in the north country. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Take of them, or receive the gift from the captives. Take of them of the captives, even Heldiah, and Tobijah, and Jedaiah, which are come from Babylon. And come thou the same day, and go into the house of Josiah the son of Zephaniah. Then take silver and gold, and make crowns, or make elaborate crowns, and set them upon the head of Joshua the son of Jehozadak, the high priest. And speak unto him, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, Behold, the man whose name is the branch, and he shall grow up, or he shall branch out from his place, and he shall build the temple of the Lord. Even he shall build the temple of the Lord, and he shall bear the glory, and shall sit and rule upon his throne, and he shall be a priest upon his throne. And the counsel of peace shall be between them both, or be the counsel of peace shall be both offices. And the crowns, or the elaborate crowns, shall be to Helam and Jobijah, and to Jedaiah, and to Hin the son of Zephaniah, for a memorial in the temple of the Lord. And they that are far off shall come and build in the temple of the Lord. And ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me unto you. And this shall come to pass, if ye will diligently obey the voice of the Lord your God. And now let's go read Jubilees. There's only like 9 chapters left in Jubilees. But my favorite story so far has been the Maccabees, and then Jasher. Jasher's just been phenomenal. And so that's already in my list if you guys want to go look at that. So we're going to be in the Complete Apocrypha. We are in the book of Jubilees, and we are in chapter 41. And in the 45th Jubilee, in the 2nd week, and in the 2nd year, Judah took for his firstborn heir a wife from the daughters of Aram, named Tamar. But he hated and did not lie with her, because his mother was of the daughters of Canaan. And he wished to take him a wife of the kinfolk of his mother. But Judah his father would not permit him. And this heir, the firstborn of Judah, was wicked, and the Lord slew him. And Judah said unto Onan his brother, Go in unto your brother's wife, and perform the duty of a husband's brother unto her, and raise up seed unto your brother. And Onan knew that the seed would not be his, but his brother's only. And he went into the house of his brother's wife, and split the seed on the ground. And he was wicked in the eyes of the Lord, and he slew him. And Judah said unto Tamar, his daughter-in-law, Remain in your father's house as a widow, until Shelah my son be grown up, and I shall give you to him to wife. And he grew up. But Bethuel, the wife of Judah, did not permit her son Shelah to marry. And Bethuel, the wife of Judah, died in the 5th year of this week. And in the 6th year, And in the 6th year, Judah went up to shear his sheep in Timnah. And they told Tamar, Behold, your father-in-law goes up to Timnah to shear his sheep. And she put off her widow's clothes, and put on a veil, and adorned herself, and sat in the gate adjoining the way to Timnah. And as Judah was going along, he found her, and thought her to be a harlot. And he said unto her, Let me come in unto you. And she said unto him, Come in. And he went. And she said unto him, Give me my hire. And he said unto her, I have nothing in my hand save my ring that is on my finger, and my necklace, and my staff which is in my hand. And she said unto him, Give them to me until you do send me my hire. And he said unto her, I will send you a kid of the goats. And he gave them to her, and she went in, and he went in unto her. And she conceived by him. And Judah went unto his sheep, and she went to her father's house. And Judah sent a kid of the goats by the hand of his shepherd, Adolamite, and he found her not. And he asked the people of the place, saying, Where is the harlot who was here? And they say unto him, There is no harlot here with us. And he returned and informed him, and said unto him that he had not found her. I asked the people of the place, and they said unto me, There is no harlot here. And he said, Let her keep them, lest we become a cause of derision. And when she had completed 3 months, it was manifest that she was with child. And they told Judah, saying, Behold, Tamar your daughter-in-law is with child by whoredom. And Judah went to the house of her father, and said unto her father and her brothers, Bring her out, and let them burn her, for she has wrought uncleanness in Israel. And it came to pass, when they brought her out, to bum her, that must be to burn, but it says bum misprint. Burn her, that she sent to her father-in-law the ring and the necklace and the staff, saying, Discern whose are these, for by him am I with child. And Judah acknowledged and said, Tamar is more righteous than I, and therefore let them burn her not. And for that reason she was not given to Shelah, and he did not again approach her. And after that she bore 2 sons, Perez and Zerah, in the 7th year of the 2nd week. And immediately the 7 years of fulfillment were accomplished, of which Joseph spoke to Pharaoh. And Judah acknowledged that the deed which he had done was evil, for he had laid with his daughter-in-law, and he esteemed it hateful in his eyes. And he acknowledged that he transgressed and had gone astray, for he had uncovered the skirt of his son. And he began to lament and to supplicate before the Lord because of his transgression. And we told him in a dream that it was forgiven him, because he supplicated earnestly, and lamented, and did not again commit it. And he received forgiveness, because he turned from his sin, and from his ignorance, for he transgressed greatly before our God. And everyone that acts this way, everyone who lies with his mother-in-law, let them burn him with fire, that he may burn therein. For there is uncleanness and pollution upon them. With fire let them burn them. And do you command the children of Israel, that there be no uncleanness among them. For everyone who lies with his daughter-in-law, or with his mother-in-law, has wrought uncleanness. With fire let them burn the man who has lain with her, and likewise the woman, and he will turn away wrath and punishment from Israel. And unto Judah we said that his 2 sons had not lain with her, and for this reason his seed was established for a 2nd generation, and would not be rooted out. For in singleness of eye he had gone and sought for punishment, namely according to the judgment of Abraham, which he had commanded his sons. Judah had sought to burn her with fire. But then he realized she had tricked him. Oh my goodness, the soap operas, huh? And we're still seeing them to this day. But we have rules, and we have guidance, and we have instruction by which we are to live. And Judah, he unknowingly went in unto her, but she beguiled him into it because she felt like she had been mistreated because he didn't give her a younger son when he was fully grown. And as always, I love you.